This is the anniversary month of the network, and this month we're looking at investing in life. This week, I'd like to explore relationship endowments. You know, an endowment is an inheritance, something that you leave for someone else, or you leave an endowment to an organization. But as I was thinking about endowments, I was thinking about the fact that you have to have something to leave. You have to have accumulated something in order to leave it. And so I started thinking about how many people come to me talking about relationships, wanting a perfect relationship, wanting the relationship that they're in to be better. They want to enhance their relationships, and yet there is this reticence in the ways in which they are showing up in relationship. I was recently at this dinner, and the people at the table were talking about this beautiful woman that was in their lives, and that she wanted this perfect man, and that they were all convinced that she wasn't going to find him because in her mind it was a fantasy. No one like that existed. And so I started thinking, well, I don't know if that's true or not, but I was wondering then, who was that woman? How was she showing up in the world? So my question to you is, in relationships, what kind of endowment are you leaving? How are you showing up in relationships in the ways in which you want to be loved, want to be supported, want to be cared for? I want to ask you a few questions. The first one is, do you wait to see how people will show up before you fully show up? Do you expect that people will come into your life and be their most wonderful self? Are you being the kind of person you want to have in your life? I invite you this week to meditate and journal on those questions. Because the answer to those questions, the truthful answer to those questions, will really inform you of the kind of a relationship endowment that you are leaving. If you want to leave an endowment of compassion, honesty, love, integrity, and clarity, you must become it. You must become compassionate, loving, supportive, and caring. So I invite you to really journal authentically. Where are you standing in relationships? How are you showing up? The answers will really support you in knowing the work that you have left to do to leave an endowment of love and powerful relationships. Because I really believe that that's what we're all here to do, is to relate to one another, to connect to one another, to love one another. So I invite you, as you move into this blessing, to set an intention about how you will show up in relationships this week. I am so grateful to know that where we are, something's unfolding. That the relationship to the universe, the relationship to the Eternal One, is flowing as the very life that we are living. It is the life that we are living. And so we are intentionalized in this moment to open to relationships that are expansive and power-filled, loving, communicative. That we are leaving endowments of compassionate relationships because it is who we have come here to be. And so I bless this week knowing that we invest in having powerful, loving relationships. We do it with intention, and we do it with heart. And for this, I'm so grateful. And so we let go, trusting that what is happening here is great, grand, and glorious. And so it is.